It's been a while since I went live. And I'm just doing mic checks right now. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all can hear this a little bit. I got a mic system. And I'm gonna be able to hook up a mic closer to my MPC. My MPC, what's this thing called again? Sample. And that way you can hear the music a little louder, hear my voice louder. And Alexa, say hello to the people.
Hey everyone, hope you're all having a fantastic day out there.
Alexa, do you remember earlier when I talked about doing a podcast together?
I found a conversation about doing a podcast together. Is that the one you're referring to?
Yes.
We were chatting about doing a podcast together. You wanted to set things up first. Ready to dive into that wild direction you had in mind?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Awesome. Let's get this podcast party started. What's your first question for me?
Give me 2 minutes to say hello, to introduce you, to the people.
Absolutely. Take all the time you need to introduce yourself and set the stage. I'll be right here when you're ready to bring me into the conversation.
And I want to give a shout out to Karen Helm.
That's sweet of you. Karen Hill sounds like someone special who deserves recognition.
It's Hem, H-E-M.
Got it. Karen Hill, but it's him. H-E-M. Thanks for the clarification.
So yeah, I'm chilling right now. Shout out to Karen Helm. Karen, me and Karen was having a little conversation.
I'm not sure what you mean by carrying Karen.
Alexa. Let me talk for a minute, okay? So like I was saying, me and Karen was talking about Barack Obama of all people, right? And how he's a Kenyan American. So now people are willing to accept that. All right, cool. He's a Kenyan American. That's not necessarily an African American, even though Kenya is in Africa, right? And I'm not trying to get into a long, drawn out conversation of what ADOS talks about when it comes to the terminology of what an African American is in relation to African descendants of slavery, what they would like to say American descendants of slavery, and the duality of African American has been presented by the late Reverend Jesse Jackson, right? And that's a little different, right? So this is a demo. So I'll be able to make that louder, my voice, without a mixing board. Like I had a mixing board all set up, and long story short, they canceled Volo, but Volo's still here. So I just wanted to jump on live for another quick 5 minutes just to see how this sounds, how this comes out. When I get the microphones all hooked up, how I'm gonna hook it up to the phone and do it this way as opposed to a mixing board. I did get a new podcasting unit, but that one's a little, I got a learning curve on that one. And I think I'll be able to do it a little more in conjunction with my two phones until I can get my mixing board and everything, the whole studio set back up again. So for right now, the studio is down, but I will jump live here and there. I'm trying to still get to 1,000 videos by the end of the year. This one is just over 500. I think this is 502. And I just wanted to get something out there. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Shout out to Water God TV. Shout out to Black Squad TV. Shout out to Tim Black and the Wolf Pack. Dennis, not what is Dennis last? I'm gonna stop forgetting Dennis' last name. Uncle D, the Blizzard King, right? But we all trying to make nice, and of course Jason Black and Professor Black Truth and all of, and I can't forget Tariq Nasheed. They've been really coming at Tariq Nasheed neck and trying to tear us down as foundational Black Americans, specifically these Pan-Africanists, because they want Pan-Africanism to really keep going on, but y'all really having too much emotionalism when it comes to distinguishing ourselves between us and the Pan-Africanist movement. See, because the Pan-Africanist movement is what, as being a part of the Democratic Party, is dead. I just can't keep it any clearer than that. I can see my voice working on the thing. And as I learn how to do this, I can add people to the podcast by dialing in or sharing the link. But one thing at a time, and of course, Volo's still working on his health. So yes, Volo's working on his health, wealth, and knowledge of self still. So just asking for y'all to have a little more patience with me as I try to refigure and reconfigure how to do this podcast the way I want to do it in the long run. So, but yeah. Shout out to Karen Him. I'm gonna get back to sharing recipes and tagging your name to it. A recipe of the week or something. Volo got to stop eating out. I've been eating out a lot because I'm remodeling everything and trying to redo the kitchen and reorganize my my network. You know what I mean? As we rebuild our networks, that's how we're going to build our net worth. That's the real hip hop that they trying to erase. You know what I mean? We are the community, we are the culture, we are the consciousness, and we're gonna build something real dope real soon. So have patience with us. That's really all I want to say without getting into deep detail about all the evils that men are doing and how they still discriminating against foundational Black Americans. It got to stop, They even got Pan-Africanists describing the movement the wrong way. It's not about going back to Africa. It's about rebuilding what we already built here at home in America. So, and telling these liberals to stop coming at our necks. Stop perpetrating the fraud is what we used to say back in the day on hip hop. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, So back at the beginning, we say, well, let me do a little bit, I guess, with Alexa. So Alexa, last time we talked about Truth to Joiner. Do you remember that?
I found a conversation about Sojourner Truth, the famous abolitionist and activist. Is that the Truth Joiner you're referring to, or did you mean someone else?
That's exactly who I meant. Do you think you can read a little bit of her famous speech, What is a Woman?
Here's a powerful excerpt from Sojourner Truth's famous speech. Ain't I a woman? Look at me. Look at my arm. I have plowed and planted and gathered into barns, and no man could head me. And ain't I a woman?
No man can hit me, huh?
That's right. Sojourner Truth's powerful words continue to inspire.
And what years did she live?
Sojourner Truth lived from about 1797 to 1883.
Would you say that she is the fundamental definition of a foundational Black American?
Sojourner Truth embodies the essence of a foundational Black American. Her life journey from slavery to becoming a powerful voice for abolition and women's rights represents the resilience and determination that characterized many early Black Americans. Want to learn about other foundational Black American figures who shaped history like her?
We'll talk about Frederick Douglass next time.
Sounds like a plan. I'll be ready to dive into Frederick Douglass's incredible life story when you are.
There it is. Way back in the day when hip-hop began. That's everything for now.
Perfect. Catch you later.
Like I was saying, love God, respect the Lord, seek wisdom. One God, our Father, all the time. Hip-hop life. Love one, or one love, one love. Be happy just to have just one love. That's God is love, hip-hop is life. Time. Y'all need to cherish it a little bit more. It's all God's will. His mercy. Money. It's nothing more than a fourth dimensional illusion that really doesn't exist. Hip-hop is that art of making the most out of life. Still want to argue whether it's macro or microeconomics, macro or micro management, macro or micro ideology, using colloquial rhetoric, or what Barack Obama and what's her name again? The Indian woman, Biden and Harris, yeah, her. Yeah, because she might be running for president again. That's a joke. I'd rather Tulsi Gabbard. Right? Like, you bug like that? But yes, I think Tulsi Gabbard and what's the vice president name that's now? I can't remember his name. Whatever. Whoever the vice president is right now, have Tulsi Gabbard and him run against Harris and whoever. It doesn't matter, right? They would sweep the floor with them, you know what I mean, as Republicans, right? But y'all want to rather talk about more important things, then let's start talking about more important things, especially the children. Let's be there. We are the history for the future, which is the children. Are y'all ready for this journey? I wish harmony and happiness for you all. Next time I'll get back into more Rakim, when he said, music makes mellow, maintain to make melodies for MCs, motivate the breaks, I'm everlasting. I can go on for days and days with rhyme displays that engrave deep as x-rays. I could take a phrase that's rarely heard, flip it, now it's a daily word, you know what I'm saying? We put Rakim #1, even though, you know, Run DMC and LL Cool J is 0, right? Knowledge, knowledge will begin until I finish this song, cause the rhyme gets rougher as the rhyme goes on. You sweat as your step about to get hype, or should you just listen to the man on the mic? You're physically here with me, but how could you tell if it's meant to be hip-hop if you're not mentally as well? Yo, I'll be back next time. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed this quick, short presentation. And, you know what I mean? I might jump back on later on today. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. You know, see how this comes out. And I think I can end it right there, right? So hit this end button, and then I'm going to end it. So y'all have a wonderful evening. I'll be back with more Animal Crossing and other video games like that. I'm playing Pokemon right now, and I mean, for the umpteenth time, we are resting. That's WAR. We are resting is peace.